Hi, Mr. Layton back again with another video from the Music Resource Book. Now, in this video, we're going to cover intervals. In music, the term interval refers to the distance between two notes. Each interval has a specific name. Those names are shown below and an explanation of how we find the name. In order to find an interval name, we must count all letter names involved between and including the letter names of the notes shown. So let's kind of go over what we're seeing on this page here. And the first interval is the unison pitches, which is basically any time that we have somebody or instruments playing or singing the same note. C. I don't have a second piano to accomplish this, but if I had another instrument to play that same C4, then that would be considered an interval of a unison interval. Does that make sense? Let me try to use my device on my phone here. So if I play, so I'm using my an app on my phone called Tonal Energy, and I can drone a C4, and I can play a C4 on the piano, and that is a unison because those are both the same exact note, just being played by two different instruments. Um, so that's what a unison is. It involves one note name. When this description up here talks about note names, but I think of it as just counting. So if I start on C and this next one, we're talking about a second, an interval of a second. It involves two note names, but I just count. I start with this one and I count that as one, C is one, and D is two. Two letter names, C and D. So I like the way they describe it here, but you could also just count it. C to D. Do, re, major, second. That's not really the best range for me, but do, re, major, second. That's a major second. Now there's different qualities of seconds. We can have C to D flat, which is not shown on the screen. C to D flat, that's a minor second. C to D is a major second. Okay, so there's different qualities, but right now we're just talking about the actual distance and the counting or the number of letter names. We're not actually breaking down each quality of the interval. Okay, we're just identifying the interval right now, but not by quality. Third, it involves three note names. So that's saying, okay, well, I have start on C, and then there's a D, but then now the next note is an E. C, D, E to get there. But like I said, I think counting for me was a lot better. So I would just go one for C, two for D, and then that one didn't really get on the line. But one, two, three. And I have a third. Fourth involves four note names, but I think that might be confusing to absolute beginners when we're introducing intervals. So I just count. So we're going from C to F. I'm going to count here. One for C, two for D, three, four for F. So that's a fourth. C to F. F is a fourth away from C. Okay, and so the same patterns are used for each one. So we have C to G. How far away is G from C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this little mouse tool doesn't really work that well. I apologize for that. But we do, if we're counting line, just under the line is a space. We consider that a space. Line, space, line, space, line. And that's 5. C to A is a 6. And C to B natural is a 7th. And C to C is an octave. An octave. Let's play these on the piano. We played the first one already, so and we heard the second. C, D major second, and then C, E major third, C, F perfect fourth, C, G perfect fifth, C, A major sixth, C, B major seventh, C perfect octave. And those are all the intervals on this page. I hope that helps you understand. And if you learn more about intervals and you practice and study them and train your ears to hear these, you will get better at reading music and you will start to recognize these intervals when you're playing. You're like, oh, yeah, that's just this as you sing. So, believe it or not, as we study music theory and increase our knowledge of stuff like that I've been covering in these videos, you actually become a better musician and a better performer knowing that knowledge because you're able to be a better reader too at the same time and a better listener. I hope this video's helped you. And in the next video, we will cover articulations. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.